There is no name for it on any official map. Lam Van Valley exists like a blank space between ancient mountain ranges, a place that can only be found by stepping off the familiar road. Those who have been here all describe the same sensation. They are never entirely sure whether they are traveling through a real landscape or wandering inside a dream that stretches on for days. Lam Van lies enclosed within 3 distinct layers of terrain. At the lowest level, a primeval forest spreads wide and dense. Above it, a mist-covered stone plateau rests in quiet suspension. And higher still, mountain peaks rise into the clouds, their forms softened, their boundaries uncertain. From a distance, Lam Van resembles a colossal bowl turned upside down upon the earth, a vessel holding countless layers of scenery, stacked one upon another, unwilling to obey the familiar rules of geography. Morning in Lam Van does not begin with sunlight. It begins with the movement of mist. Here, mist does not simply linger in the air, it seems to breathe. At times, it coils gently around the trunks of ancient trees. At others, it stretches into thin, silk-like ribbons, drifting slowly across the surface of the lake. Lam Ang Lake lies at the very heart of the valley. Its water is so clear that it reflects not only the sky, but things that do not exist. Some say they have seen within its surface images of cities never built, roads leading towards places never named. And when a light breeze passes, the water ripples, and those visions dissolve, like memories briefly awakened, only to vanish again. Encircling the lake are natural stone steps, arranged as if by deliberate design, yet bearing no trace of human hands. Upon each step grows a kind of grass that glows faintly in the early mist, forming pale rings of light. Together, they give the impression of an ancient plaza, once used for rituals long forgotten. When the sun rises higher, Lam Van never becomes harsh or glaring. Here, light bends, filtered through layers of cloud and fine mineral particles suspended in the air. It moves like sunlight passing through water. Edges soften, shadows lose their sharpness. There is no clear boundary between light and dark. By midday, the forest becomes a world balanced between reality and dream. The shapes of the trees remain familiar, yet their colors defy expectation. Trunks carry a muted silver-gray sheen. Leaves shift hue depending on the angle of view, jade green when seen straight on, soft violet when glimpsed from the side. Some flowers bloom only when unobserved. You catch sight of them from the corner of your eye, and when you turn your head, they have already closed. Animals rarely reveal themselves fully. Visitors notice only traces, faint footprints in sand, calls echoing from indeterminate distances, or a shadow slipping swiftly between two trees. The people living near the valley believe that the creatures of Lam Van avoid being clearly seen, for once fully recognized, they lose a part of their existence. As afternoon descends, the valley begins to change. Paths appear where none existed before. Trails open between rocks, wooden bridges span ravines that had been solid cliff faces only hours earlier. This phenomenon is known as the drifting terrain, when Lam Van rearranges itself, guiding each traveler not to where they wish to go, but to where they need to arrive. Some are led to a small village perched along a mountainside. Its stone and wooden houses blend so seamlessly into the surrounding landscape that it becomes difficult to tell where architecture ends and nature begins. When night falls, Lam Van does not descend into darkness. Instead, sky and earth exchange roles. Above, the clouds part to reveal a band of stars so dense it resembles a river of light flowing slowly overhead. Below, stones, roots, and insects emit a gentle glow, forming a second sky upon the ground, a reflection of the universe above. At night, visitors often sit silently by the lake. They do not speak, they do not take photographs. There is an unspoken rule in Lam Van: do not attempt to capture this place with machines. Images blur, distort, or reveal details that were never truly there. It is believed that Lam Van allows itself to exist fully only in memory, never in data. When people leave the valley, few can say how long they stayed. Some believe it was 3 days, others insist it was a week. Yet upon returning, they find that only a single night has passed. Lam Van does not steal time, it changes how time is felt. Perhaps Lam Van is not a destination in the conventional sense of travel. It is a state, a place where the boundary between reality and imagination grows thin, allowing people for a moment to step outside a world that is too clearly defined. And once you have been there, even if you never return by choice, you will carry Lam Van with you, like a thin veil of mist in the mind, sometimes hidden, sometimes visible, but never entirely gone.